Are you trying to sell your house, but Zillow is telling you your Zestimate is lower than what you think it is? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can raise your Zestimate. Okay, so we're gonna take a deep dive into Zillow, but what I wanted to do prior to that, and make sure we're good to go here, what I wanted to do prior is just kind of show you here, this will be the screen that you get once you go through and you update your facts in Zillow and you update it. And I just wanted to show you, this is what you'll receive in your email. And if you click on this just tells you how they calculate your Zestimate. So I just want to kind of dive into there, and as you can see, it says this is not an appraisal. It should be used as a starting point. They encourage buyers and sellers and homeowners to supplement this with any other research and getting a professional appraisal or requesting a CMA from a real estate agent. So that's what we do. We do CMAs. We do comparative market analyses on your homes. So anyways, just wanted to kind of run that by you guys. That is what a Zestimate is, and this just kind of tells you, you know, a little bit about different areas and some of their definitions down here. And then if you look down here, it kind of tells you the methods and how they calculate these Zestimates. So you can go through, kind of read here, and you know, get a good idea. But for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the Zillow homepage. So type in Zillow.com, and you're going to type in your address. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my home address. And if you'd like to send me some mail, maybe a card. My birthday is June 13th. Feel free to send something. All right. And what we're going to do right now, you're going to be in public view probably. So it'll pop up with kind of the map behind it. So you're going to want to click owner view. It may ask you some questions such as when did you purchase the property and what's your name? So you'll just click on that, click on any information you need to give them. It may make you create a login as well, which is fine. So once you click owner view, it'll do all that. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to click on edit facts. And of course, now it's asking me to sign in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So you'll skip that if you don't use LastPass. It's a really cool program. Use it. So here's the info on my house. Single family, 4 beds, 2 baths. So really what you just want to do, you're making sure that Zillow doesn't have any errors. You're coming in here, you're correcting any errors. You can add a little bit of information why you love this home. And one thing that's important, just make sure the finished square feet and the lot size are correct. You can look at your county assessor's website and you know, get some information there, or just ask a real estate agent. They have access to tax records, and it should have you know, your plots on there and give an accurate lot size and square footage, as well as your home square footage. So if you've done any additions, and especially if you're in the Midwest, you know, added on a porch, anything like that, you know, another room, make sure that the finished square feet is in here properly. And really what you want to do is go into the room details, make sure this is all checked. I had a bunch of these that weren't checked, and just, you know, if you have this stuff, check it. And, you know, basement finished, partially finished, unfinished, big for the Midwest, I know. Floor coverings, make sure that this is correct if you have hardwood or if you've upgraded to any type of tile, or I should say upgraded to hardwood as well. And then just all the rooms that you have here. So make sure that this is all correct. I was missing an office and a master bath for some reason. So I put the total number of rooms at 9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I, you know, added in the bedrooms for that. So that's how I came up with 9. It just depends how you define a room. So indoor features, just make sure this is all correct. I think I have a fireplace and this was not checked. So that's pretty important. And any details on the building. So this is not going to apply to a single family home, but if you live in a building, you want to make sure that those are checked. And then obviously the architectural style, if you know the style of your house, you'll want to check those. Go through the exterior. Mine was checked as other, so I just replaced it with stucco. And outdoor amenities, we do have a pond in our neighborhood, so I clicked pond. And then also I have a patio. So this says balcony / patio. And I just have, kind of a, little slab of cement that runs out of our back door. So I consider that a patio. 2-story house here with an attached garage, 6 parking spots. If you add up the garage and the off-street parking there. So the parking on our cement slab. And tile roof, and we have a view of a park, so that's kind of nice. And going back up here, just go through the utilities, make sure that the cooling and the heating is correct, and what type of fuel you use. So pretty simple process to do. What you're going to want to do is then come down here, click Save Changes, and you'll get that email, which I showed you here in the beginning, which just says your listing was updated. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. And you'd be surprised how many of these I go through for my sellers, and I notice that their square footage is off, or their beds and their baths are off. So you really just want to make sure everything is correct and accurate and up to date. And that is how you increase the Zillow Zestimate of your home. But once again, if you do need a home value, feel free to give me a call. I'd be happy to shoot over a CMA if you're in Arizona, and do the best I can with comparing similar homes that have sold in your area and giving you a little bit of a more accurate sense of what your home is worth. Hey, thanks for watching. For more videos on escaping to Arizona, just click that subscribe button to stay in the loop.